Hello, everybody. My name is Cookie, and I'm your host, Cookie. And today, I've been got blah blah. Hey, I'm walking here. Oh, I forgot to check my stream to see how audible this keyboard is. Boom, 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 boom. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Anyway, yeah, I'm Cookie. I'm your host, Cookie. Today, Cookie. Cookie. I'm Cookie. And today we are Cookie. And when your name is Cookie, you can also be Cookie. And when you're Cookie, you're Cookie. And when you're Cookie, you're Cookie. You know what I'm saying? I'm Cookie. So, I have a freedom now to kind of stream whenever I want that I did not have before. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this power. Because of this power, I kind of like I don't have to feel as anxious about planning when I'm going to stream and being very meticulous because I kind of had to do it at the stream time I did before. But now I kind of have my own little office area, so I have the privacy to stream whenever I want, more or less. I won't have to worry about being interrupted with stuff. So I've been taking things slow. There's just been a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I don't really know where I'm at right now. I'm just pretty lost in general. So I'm not sure what my plans are yet with regular streaming. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know if I'm sticking to that plan right now. But it's nice that I can impulsively just throw on the stream when I feel like it. And I think that is encouraging me to kind of not push myself to stream exactly when I have the time for it, but when I want to do it. So my schedule might end up being a little bit more sporadic than it used to be. Oh boy, my game is struggling here. Oh, loading resources. Yes. Okay, good. Whew. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out where we land. Game connection problem. Okay. Last time this happened to me, I think I just had to like quit the title screen and come back. And I'll try to fix it. So I'm gonna try and just do that. I'm just gonna stream when I feel like it for a little bit. Last time I mentioned, or maybe I said in the Discord, I can't remember. I spent some time trying to set up a dual PC stream setup so that I can play more games like this without having to deal with all the technical issues that I usually have with streaming high fidelity games. And I made good progress with that. I can now stream video. I can stream video, but I don't have audio yet. I have to figure out how to set up my audio. I'm still behind on that. That's going to take me some time to figure out. And then after I figure out audio, I have to figure out the best way to move my data that I use for streaming, my OBS stuff, from my desktop to my laptop. Okay, I'm gonna quickly turn off a light so I can see the screen better. Hold on. Brother! And we're back. Brother! We are gaming, brother. Brother. I played a little... Oh, we're here. Just launched this midway through the game. Oh, this is at the very beginning. Okay. Brother, your raid was done early tonight. Hell yeah. Bronze! Thank you for the 42 months. Cookie Gaming, Cookies, Space Marine Gaming. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, yeah, this game. I got... No judging in chat. No judging. No judging allowed. But yes. Yes. I've been playing so much Space Marine that... Space Marine's been kind of the only game I've been playing since I got settled down here. And I need to start playing some other games again. I feel like I just got kind of stuck. Ooh. But I gotta start branching out my horizons. But yeah, I'm like, ooh, my frame rate. Ooh, my frame rate. I want my frame rate to be better. So I'm gonna do a test stream for dual streaming soon, and we'll see how well that does. I'm not dual PC streaming yet. I still have to figure out audio. Video works. Video was the biggest unknown for me, I think. Like, I knew I would have to use a capture card to get it to work, but I didn't know how that setup would look. And now I drew it all out in MS Paint. I'll actually, maybe I'll post it later. But I drew my whole setup out in MS Paint to try to plan it and figure out how it was going to work. And then I did the same thing for audio. But for audio, I have some unknowns that I have to figure out, some tech problems I got to figure out. I need to consult the machine spirits, you know, the usual. But once I consult the machine spirits, then I think I'll have a solution. If it's 60, I'm fine. I actually need to check my OBS settings. I think my OBS is set to 60 FPS. It used to be set at 50 because I just wanted to have some breathing room. I might even set it to like 30, honestly. Ooh. I didn't get the parry because everything else is hitting me. Damn it. Okay, okay, I see you. But either way, I can't pull 60 FPS in this game while I'm streaming. I'm close, but I'm hovering like 50 to 57. Oh, I just hit 61. Okay, I hit 60, 61 when there's nobody on the screen. Oh, but if I turn my camera, I go down to 50. So that's how it is. Praise the Omnissiah. Stealing your kill, LOL.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's key.
Praise the Omnissiah. I need to work on my Mechanicus run again. That's actually something I should do. I should finish that, and then I should play this anime Fire Emblem game that I got on Steam.
There is no firepower.
Sure, I'll take an armor boost.
Reporting in from the tower, Captain.
The Munitorum does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards.
1,
Think it's enough to
1,
demolish the bridge.
2, 3, stomp! 1, 2, parry! 1, 2, 3, stomp! Parry. I wonder what the best combos are on the chainsword. What does the most damage? The shoulder
Hunger is insatiable, but the
or the kick? I know stomp probably does the most damage, but I wonder about the first two.
supports the wire.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, are they gonna call for reinforcements? No. Anyway, wait a minute. By the will of the Omnissiah. I am a frame rate snob. I've honestly been thinking about upgrading my processor. Even though I don't really have the money for it. But I think that I'll have to wait anyway, because apparently AMD processors are spiking in price because of how shitty Intel has been, that even older AMD processors are spiking. And also, I think apparently they naturally inflate a little bit before Black Friday. They actually just raise the price every year around this time so that the sales look bigger on Black Friday. Ooh. Maybe for Christmas. Oh, don't. Ooh. Barry. Execute.
Commencing reload.
1, 2.
The Xenos infestation is
Let's get you up.
Detonations for artillery.
Are you a salamander? Get up, salamander.
Jump pack refuel.
Whoa, what the fuck? That audio issue. Oh, what? What the hell? I haven't seen that one before. What the hell? Hi, Saturn. Hi, we're back. I'm alive. I live. Praise be the Omnissiah.
Explosives.
That is all of them. Bring
What's going on?
The Hive Tyrant
What is going on?
Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge.
Is this a bug or is this person actually just... No, they're a Dark Angel, aren't they? Yeah. That's fucking funny. What the fuck? How are you doing this? What the fuck? Oh my god. Excuse me?
Codex, it shall be done. A star banner, ready to deploy.
I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm gonna mash confirm.
Nothing shall please me more.
Glad to see you, Cookie. How are you enjoying Space Marine 2? I like it. I like it a lot. So after my move, this has been pretty much the only game I've been playing. First, I just needed to finish the main story, and now I'm kind of like in a little gaming rut where I just need to like branch out and play other games in a minute, like because I've only been playing this game pretty much. And I need to just like, okay, time to put it down, chillax for a little bit. But that's my way of saying I've played the shit out of this game. I've done a lot. I've played the PvP. I've played the PvE. I got one max level character in operations mode. I'm like level 14 in PvP right now. I've finished the story on the 3rd difficulty. I haven't tried the 4th. Probably won't bother with the 4th unless the mood really strikes someday to replay. It's been fun. Mossy!
Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge. Defend this position.
Right now I've been trying to homebrew a new chapter just for me. So I'm playing an unofficial chapter right now, messing around with different color schemes. Oh, they're up there. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. That's a lot of bugs. Whoo! That's a lot of Mataracons. Whoo! Ooh, I can't parry that. Give me a hug, man! Give me a hug, man! Excuse me a moment, chat. Mommy has some killing to do. Ooh! 1, 2, 3. Stomp! Ooh, parry. Give me that. Somebody threw a grenade on me. That's awesome. Thank you. Like, legitimately, that is not sarcastic. That helps me out. Okay. Ooh, that still hit me. Oh, I parried early. Didn't need to do that. Ooh! But I need this! Give me a hug, man! Give me a hug, man! I'm sorry, what? Sorry. You hurt me. I'm just saying shit, guys. I hope you see me as your homie. I hope we're hanging out. I hope we're just hanging out. We're just shooting the shit, you know what I'm saying? Flushed emoji.
This is Tanassa. The ambush was a success.
You know what we're doing. We're hanging out. You know how it is, besties.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
We're just doing some operations, you know. We get to jump around. I'm really enjoying Assault Marine. Assault Marine is just kind of my favorite type of Space Marine, I think. I do like veterans too. I really love like how you can pick the special ammunition to have even more explosive bullets and whatnot. Oh shit, I didn't know that could spawn there.
We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt that thing.
That's cool. Assault is dope, yes. I watched a video about... I watched a few videos. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about collecting miniatures again for this game. trying to learn a little bit about Kill Team. Apparently a new Kill Team just came out, which is like when you buy the miniatures to fight each other, but you do it with like only a handful of guys. Apparently a new Kill Team just came out, and it looks really fun. People are complaining a little bit about it because apparently it is a little overpriced, which is like just kind of what you expect from Games Workshop, but it is what it is. Is this person here? I was gonna let them get the whatever. There okay, I'm gonna grab this.
This burden with
I just need somebody to get it. I was gonna let them get it, but they're not here, so I'm gonna grab it. Alright. But otherwise, they said I think that the gameplay is fun, so I think that could be fun. Like, I'm thinking about the miniatures again after playing this game. I used to have the miniatures. I used to get them as, like, Christmas gifts when I was in, like, middle school. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. Ooh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that was not. No. Shoot! Excuse me, pardon me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope you don't mind me chainswording everything. I love chainsword. Chainsword is good. Chainsword is just thrill of the game, thrill of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Vroom, 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 vroom.
Pursue and eliminate.
Vroom, vroom.
Better opportunity to finish it off.
Vroom, vroom. I've been thinking about collecting miniatures, so I kind of want to go back and, like, clean off the paint of some of my older miniatures and try to repaint them. I know, like, Firstborn Space Marines aren't as good as the Primaris anymore. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh, but you have the flag up, so... One. Ooh! Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug, man! There's a lot of guys here. Oh, shit! Give me a hug, man. Ooh. Is there a... Oh my god! Yeah, let's back the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just trying to run away and not get... Oh! That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. Oh, I've never seen this corridor so fucked. Holy shit. Is there any... Yeah, let's just back up for a minute. I'm just gonna back up for a minute.
Imperium has spoken.
I'm gonna get my armor back. I don't think there's any further to run. Not really. Not that much. I'm just... Oh my god, they shot me! My armor must have been, like, right back. I need my armor to come back, please. Thank you. I need a minute. I need to wait, like, 25 seconds for my armor to get back. It's really long. Whew! Whew! But yeah, I'm thinking about trying to clean off the paint from my poorly painted miniatures. And maybe trying it again. Thinking about making a new fan chapter. I really like the Blood Angels. I think I think I like the Blood Angels the most, so I'd probably do something with that. Okay. Okay. Now, I have no bullets, so I can't shoot these guys. But I can kill these guys. Vroom, vroom! For what I've seen, the enemy seems dummy busted. Yeah. Tyranids are pretty cool. Oh! Oh, he just shot me to death. I wonder if I can get the res here so I don't have to use my thingamajig. Yes. Kill him, yes! Okay, I didn't have to do it. I have a mortal wound.
I am proud of that.
Okay. The main issue here is I have no ranged, and this guy probably doesn't have any range. The guy who went down is probably the only person with range. So let's get him up.
But what of the scriptures?
Oh! Yeah, beat the shit out of him. Yeah! There we go. We did it. Tyranids are cool. They're little bug guys. They're inevitably going to eat the entire galaxy.
I shall seek a cherub to recite them to you during your repose.
You know how it is. They're going to consume everything. Everybody. Every pony. They're going to eat all of us. It'll be delicious. For them, not for me.
Thinking of extra rounds. Commencing reload.
I'll be eaten. Just like a cookie, yes.
May still attempt to
Every pony, I knew Space Marines had horse DNA. Ah, yes, the horse gene seed. The Equestrian Marines. It's the only way to explain their endurance. The Emperor, Celestia. Back in the day, there were plenty of Warhammer 40,000 crossovers with My Little Pony, don't you worry.
Talassa report.
Don't you worry. People did do that.
Cannot run forever.
Talassa, you cut out.
I need my Twilight Sparkle chapter.
Lord,
Our Fox Link is out.
we must be nearing the relay.
You know how it is.
Worry. When the Hive Tyrant is dead, the Lieutenant will know.
Oh, whoops. I'll work on the little guys. Oh. Yes, chainsword, yes! Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Space Marines, attack these nuts!
But it will not evade my.
How many Warhammer fans do we have in chat? Got Warhammer fans. Got tabletop fans. We got Dawn of War fans. We got. Woo! Cookie finishes A Realm Reborn by end of year.
My war gear is set.
I mean,
War gear requisition.
maybe.
Keep going forward.
One thing I have been thinking about, because this month, if I'm gonna do it, this month will be the time to do it. I've been thinking of having a streamathon. I'm not gonna call it a subathon, but I've been thinking about having some kind of streamathon. Nothing crazy, just like a week where I stream like enough hours, like as if I was like an actual streamer, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I streamed 4 to 8 hours every day for a week or something? Just to sort of like feel it out. It's one of those things that tons of people do anyway. But as you guys know, I don't stream like incredibly often the way other streamers do. So I thought maybe if I have the opportunity, maybe I will sometime. It's not like I haven't streamed really long hours before. But what if I did it for a week? Could be fun.
Out of munitions. Gifts to the forge.
Creations undergoing some kind of transformation.
My skin crawls to the alien stalks.
Whoops. Nope. I really hate that attack. Oh my god. He's coming for me! I accidentally swapped my grenades out to grenades I didn't want. Ooh, oh. Ooh. Might go down here. Oh!
Ordnance at minutes. Commencing reload.
You know, I might just go after these guys. Oh, shit. Oh! These range guys might fuck us up. So, the boss is pretty low, so maybe I should just go for him. I think we're fine. No, I might just get down though. Lol. Ooh, yeah, that was a good chunk of his remaining health. Ooh, that was pretty good too. You won't finish me. You won't finish me. Oh, I hate this attack. I think you just gotta roll through it. Okay, they're dead. Yay! The master of mankind will have his due for the emperor. This cutscene kind of gets me because the face of that Carnifex just does not move. Like, everything else about it is well animated, but like the face, there's just like no face animation on him. Anyway. We did it! Victory! For the Emperor. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. No, I didn't get most kills. I didn't even get most melee damage. Damn. Oh, the other melee beat me in both range damage and melee damage. How dare. But I revived 2 teammates. The Warhammer. Hi, Sammy. The Warhammer. Is everybody still doing that visitor meme on Tumblr? Because I have been so out of touch with Tumblr that one of my friends I've learned mostly about the visitor meme from one of my friends who does not stop laughing every time somebody goes the visitor. Whenever somebody ends a word with my friend just laughs hysterically. It's so funny because we've been doing it for months. And we could just say the most innocuous thing like the burger. And they will just start laughing. The streamer. But it's very good fun. It's very good fun. I hope you've been doing well, Sammy. We are trying to settle back into streaming a little bit, and now that I can stream at any time, we'll see how the schedule goes. We'll see how the schedule goes. We're working it out. I saw your animatic map. I forget what you call it. The multiple animator project you headed. It was awesome. Keep up the great work. The Sammy. I've been busy, yet we persist. I feel it. I feel it. We live. What was that one other meme? We push onward. We are never ending. We keep going. We persist. We go onward. Also, is this the new Warhammer game with the Doom type gameplay? Yes. 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 So we're doing some operations. I'm doing some operations right now. So this is basically co-op, 3-player co-op activity where you pick a class that I'm doing right now. So in this game, you do some shooting, and then you do some stabbing, and you do some parrying, and you do some stabbing, and you kill bugs, and you also kill heretics, because we got to kill heretics. We're always out here killing heretics. I'm always doing this. I'm always saying this. Warhammer has been like one of those things that's like been in the back of my head for years, where it's like I enjoy it. Oh, we have too many people playing the same class. I'll just back out because I do kind of want to level both of these and queue it up again. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Warhammer is one of those kinds of things that sits in the back of my head that, like, as an interest, just like kind of comes and goes. I was really into it in middle school. I have some strong specific memories of like reading one of the books, one of the Dan Abnett books, Brothers of the Snake, which is a Space Marine book, while riding back from the bus from school while listening to like the Indestructible CD from Disturbed. The Indestructible album on my iPod Shuffle. The Emperor and all that. Yes. Of course, for the Emperor and all that. Yes. It's one of those things. I used to get the miniatures for like Christmas. So 2000s core. Yeah, it was a very 2000s core memory. Sitting on the bus with my iPod Shuffle. Indestructible. Determination that is incorruptible. From the other side of terror to behold, annihilation will be unavoidable. You know how it is. Some of those old songs, like I don't even know I have them memorized until I'm like, oh yeah. One of the big issues with this game, as you may notice, are the loading screens. Joining server. Oh, it moved. Loading resources. Let's go. I used to read those books. It's been really fun sometimes seeing Warhammer. Like, it is funny seeing game connection problem. Yes, it is fun seeing game connection problem. I wouldn't say Warhammer has ever been, like, especially niche, but I also would say that it kind of exists in its own circle for the most part. So it is pretty funny seeing, like, this game coming out and, like, bigger YouTubers. Like, it was funny seeing Critical make a video about Warhammer being like, oh yeah, I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I'm looking at lore videos now, and I'm just like, if we can get Critical into Warhammer, then this is huge. This is huge for nerds. We can get so much more Warhammer stuff if we can infect more YouTubers with the Warhammer brain rot. That's how they get you. The overall, it's been interesting too, because like some Warhammer creators that are really into the tabletop game have said that, no, they took the class I wanted to play. That's okay. I'll just play the class I'm good at. I have leveled up. I actually haven't played it in a while, so. Get some money. What was I saying? Anyway. We gotta infect them with the brain rot. Yeah, I was saying some other Warhammer creators kind of thought the game, while doing good stuff, was like a little bit, maybe could have been a little better. And I've been like taking in all the different things with this game. And there's some things I agree with and some things I don't. Like, I think the ooh, there we go. I think the spectacle in this game is what the game is about. I think the story, the actual narrative of the story is just all right. Like, it could be a little better. But a lot of the game rides and dies on how much you enjoy the visual. The visceral effects of the kills and like the landscapes and the environments. And if those kinds of things like don't really faze you anymore, because we've all dealt with like the endless, ooh, the graphics arguments, then the game might not have as much to offer you. But I'm fighting bugs with a sword and shield. And I just impaled him with his own toenail, so. Yeah, like, I'm sorry the narrative isn't quite as good as Warhammer fans as some Warhammer fans might have wanted, but I just impaled a bug with his own toenail, so, like, it is what it is. I've read a lot of the books, so I've definitely seen the game, the franchise when there's good writing, and I've played a lot of the games, so I've seen the franchise when there's bad writing. And I've enjoyed this game a lot. Squishes you. Squishes you, a woo. Like, look at me. I got a bird on my face. Look at that. I'm fashionable. That's fair. I've had a friend info dump to me about Warhammer before, and for as grimdark as it is, it's very silly. Yes, yes. This is one of the topics I've been thinking about lately, because one of the things that's kept me away from Warhammer a bit is, in previous years especially, is that
Complete.
it's very satirical, but they're still trying to sell you toys, like literal action figures, you know, and video games. So they still got to make it look cool, right? So sometimes the satire, like, think of like Helldivers. Sometimes the satire gets buried under the aesthetic of them trying to sell you cool miniatures. So sometimes there are pockets of the community that you know, like with any community, you just got to pick your own. You got to pick your own friends and be conscious. Whoa. Get the bugs. Stab the bugs with my sword and shield. We're in space. We have guns. But I'm out here stabbing bugs with a sword and shield because enough people believe in the power of the sword, so the sword becomes more powerful through the power of believing. You know? Stuff like that happens. We have a good time. Not as cool as just really big sword. I think that's fair. I think there are people who are clamoring to have a power claymore instead of just a power sword. We'll see if that ever comes. I love big swords. I love big swords too. Thankfully, we have a lot of big swords content, like Elden Ring.
Departmental Militarum Ordnance Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Gotta squish bugs.
Banner, ready to deploy.
Stab. Yeah, I need to adjust my loadouts for this in case that happens again.
Next encounter.
Why does every big sword class suck? Can I not have nice things? I don't know what you're talking about. Swords are cool. Rule of cool wins all. Rule of cool.
Payload is aboard the train.
That's okay. We need to collect all 40,000 Warhammers, and then we'll be good. Who's calling for reinforcements? Over there. Shoot. Ugh.
Deleted. Initiating charging cycle. Departmental Militarum penalties will be assessed.
we have more hammers to war.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Bah!
This galaxy is not yours to devour.
Like,
Requisition
ooh,
engine.
yes.
Bring the Xenos onto the tracks.
Like, look at that. Like, holy fuck. Like, the set pieces in this game are incredible. Anyway, I'm gonna call a train to run these bugs over. Just like that. These players are really good. Ooh! Oh, they got him. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What other things can I yap about? What are some good yapping topics for today?
Mechanics device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Charging system detected. Emergency requested to perform rites investigation.
What's some good yapping topics? Yeah, I've been having fun with Warhammer, and I'm thinking about maybe cleaning off my old miniatures and painting them again, because I'm certain, you know, 10-year-old me or whatever did not do a great job painting. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if I really have the space to like do that kind of thing right now, but or the money right now. I don't really know what the prices look like, to be honest, for buying paints and brushes and all that.
Charging system detected. Emergency requested to perform rites investigation.
Especially since they have like paints they recommend specifically for their miniatures and like do painting guides. But I've always wondered if like there are better paints to buy. Stab. Hi Melon, how's it going? The Meliner. The Melon. Oh, thank you for the 21 months, Melon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me a hug, man. Bonk, bonk. The Melon Ladder. The Melon.
Deploy immediately.
As you command.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage single target. You do shred. That's pretty good. Like man, they get like these hive cities, these massive cities, these set pieces just look so good.
Mission in 5. Brace Brace for shockwave.
Did they actually show the explosion here? I can't remember. Oh, blows up.
Doubtful anything new from that. No Xenos
Are you slaughtering the alien scum? Yeah.
successful, Talassa. Return to the map.
We are purging the heretic, the mutant, the Xenos. In this house, we purge the scum. Hope everyone else is doing good. We are killing the Xenos is a lot like cleaning your bathtub. You gotta get rid of the scum. Also, again, that is like the funniest. It's the funniest victory screen ever because it's just 3 dudes in a hot tub 6 feet apart because they're not gay. And it just says victory on the top. Yeah? Gotta get rid of all that soap scum. What if they were gay? You're right. I'm sorry. The post that one Bricky tweet where he said like Space Marine 2 was all right, but the mandatory sex scenes with your squad mates were a little much. And why did I have to be the bottom each time? You know how it is with spaghetti. I got a new chest piece. Woo! Do I have everything unlocked here? No, I have like one thing not unlocked. This is like too much cloth though. Just normal space stuff, yeah. Just normal space stuff. I forced Melon to listen to me explain the Warhammer lore the other day. I had to explain it to him before he went to bed too. So I was able to summarize Warhammer to the best of my ability in about the entirety of the Warhammer lore in about 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Just, yeah, let's make a loadout like that so I can level up both of those in case I'm put into that situation again. But I want the cool jetpack. I want to do the cool jetpack. Could play a different chapter too, I suppose, at some point. I got money. I got to spend my money on goods and services, you know. Forced. So once there was a big hammer. Yeah. 40,000 of them. Forced. Had it not been for bedtime, I would have asked follow-up questions. Well, now's your chance, Melon. We can talk about Warhammer lore. Boarhammer lore. More Warhammer, more like Snorehammer. Honk shoe. Am I right? Oh, we got hit by an ad break. We got hit by an ad break, everybody. It ends in 10 seconds. I'm so sorry. Are there lizard people? These guys are kind of like lizards. What are they doing? They're just like hanging here. They're like stuck. There is a faction of Space Marines called the Salamanders. They are Space Marines, but they're called the Salamanders. In fact, this guy is dressed like one right now. They're green. Are they both Salamander? No, that's a Dark Angel. This guy's a Salamander. Although the orange backpack, I don't know if Salamanders usually have that.
Reloading magazine.
Do 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 do. Okay, so you had to speedrun once we got to the Chaos Marines. I would like to know more about the Imperium. Okay, that's good because I'm playing Space Marines, which the Space Marines are about the Imperium. Although I might have, it might be difficult. Although I will be honest, it might be difficult for me to use my brain cells while playing the game. So I will do my best to yap educationally. Nah, talk about the Drukhari. However you spell it. No, she only told me about the Drukhari. I did, honestly, I mean, I did talk about the evil space elves that fucked a god into existence. And that was crazy. That's some crazy silly Warhammer lore. They had so much sex and did so much killing that a god of indulgence was born. That's crazy. And they doubled down on it. They're like, yo, what if we just killed more? What if we had more crazy sex? And that's why they're the evil space elves. There's a Primarch named Rowboat. What do they call him? Rowboat G-Man, whose special powers organization is basically holding up the Imperium on his back. Yes. I forgot the nickname people give him. People call him Rowboat something. Rowboat something. Roboute Guilliman. The Imperium lore is the most sophisticated because the humans are what sell. The humans and the Space Marines are what sell more than anything. So we can talk about how the Emperor was created by a bunch of people who just kind of merged their sentience into a single person with trauma, and how that person is more or less... Whoa, my game's stuttering. How that person is super powerful and everything, but also routinely makes really bad decisions. We could talk about the different Space Marine chapters a little bit, because I did have to speedrun that. We started with aliens, then the Chaos Gods, then the Space Elves, and then I had to sleep, so I got a very brief holding up of the Imperium. Ooh. Oh, I'm being like stun-locked right now. Also, nobody has cleared out all the alien juice on the ground. Oh shit. Give me a hug, man! Give me a hug, man! Ooh!
Order returns to the very soul.
Okay.
Reloading.
Okay. I think conceptually he's my favorite because he's the most like normal guy, and it works because no one else is taking care of the finances and the whole operation. Yes. Yes. So the Emperor, in his quest to retake humanity, again, because humanity is spread out amongst the stars, and they lost the planets that the different humans were on all lost communication with each other because of the birth of a chaos god. And Chaos also involves space travel and space communication. Oh my god, my game is stuttering so much. So
I walk
there are still, even to this day, there are lots of human planets that have never had contact with the Imperium and don't know who the Emperor is. Maybe never have heard of the Emperor. Oh my god, my game's stuttering so much. And that's why I'm setting up my dual PC setup at some point here. Yeah, so how do I do that? So the Emperor created 20 suns and gave each of those suns 20 legions of Space Marines, and they went on a holy crusade to conquer the galaxy and reconnect all the lost humans together under one banner called the Imperium. That's why he created the Space Marines.
purification is my right.
Sorry, mommy's killing, so it's taking me some time.
Xenos infestation stem.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of Tyranids.
Commencing reload.
Sorry, I'm putting my gamer pants on. Yes. So. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. We have to talk about the Horus Heresy.
Another alien falls to the Imperium.
Okay, let me attach up on chat for a second. He's got those who are autism positive and has the super organ. Some people get horny space some people get business office. Hello chat, hello Google. Hi Astra, hi. Wait, so he just get down with it with 20 ladies, 20 sons at once, or did he Zeus and Athena style spawn them from his brain? Okay, so here's the thing. We talked a little bit, Melon, about how the Space Marines are genetically engineered from his DNA. They were grown in a lab, effectively. So what they do is they perform surgeries on normal people to turn them into Space Marines. Like, they're just normal guys, and then they inject them with 20 different organs to turn them into Space Marines. So how the Emperor created his 20 sons, which are called the Primarchs, and he gave each of those Primarchs 20 legions. How he actually created them is a secret, but it's implied, apparently, that he actually learned from Chaos how to make them. Like, he actually, like, made a deal with Chaos in order to learn how to make them. And then, as part of that deal, he wasn't allowed to use them to fight against Chaos, and he broke that deal immediately. That's what is implied. I don't know the real story 100%. So how he made them is how he actually made them is a bit of a mystery. All we know is it probably involved a lab and dark magic. He had a brain blast, yes.
Alien exposure. Emanation weakling. Disrupt this pulse.
Boom. I'm fighting Chaos Space Marines right now, Melon. These guys that are blue. I'm cutting them in half.
I scatter your foul.
These guys have no body. Oh! I forgot that this guy was here. This is a big guy. These guys have no flesh and blood because a sorcerer bound their souls to their armor. Uh-oh. Anyway, they're evil Chaos Space Marines anyway, so who gives a shit? Whew. They're evil. Are two of the factions lost disappeared? Yes. So I I did not tell Melon about that during our conversation for the focus of saving time. But he originally made 20 Primarchs, 20 Suns, and then, again, 20 Legions for them. But 2 of them disappeared, and nobody knows why. Nobody knows what happens to them. I believe it's implied that the Space Wolves killed them, but I do not know. We don't know their crime. We don't know why the Emperor killed them. Everything about them is unknown. So there are actually 18 legions. If you're in the Space Marine if you're in the Warhammer universe, I almost said the Space Marine universe. If you're in the Space Marine universe and you said to somebody, like, what happened? Like, oh yeah, the 20 Primarchs and the 20 legions, they'd be like, there are only 18. What are you talking about? And then if you insisted, then somebody, no, there were definitely 20, right? Then somebody would come and kill you. It's one of those things. Ooh, damn. Give me a hug, man. Give me a hug, man. Boom. Off with his head. Dance, dance, dance till you're dead. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So humanity was discarded amongst the stars. The Emperor made his 20 legions, the 20 Primarchs. So each of them are really quirky. And I mentioned this before, but whereas the Primarchs are made from the Emperor himself, like his DNA, the Space Marines under each legion are made from the DNA of that Primarch. So all of the different legions, the Space Marines, have their own quirks. Like, the Ultramarines are just like the super honorable chapter led by Rowboat Guilliman, and the Blood Angels are all vampires. The Black Templars are all kind of like religious zealots. The Salamanders are all really nice. The Salamanders are all just like, we're the nice guys. Uh-oh. Oh, besties, I'm hallucinating. The Salamanders really love flamethrowers, and the Ultramarines are just kind of like good at logistics, but not really good at any kind of fighting in particular. Way of fighting in particular. The Iron Hands really love technology and tanks and turning into cyborgs. So they all get a little quirky like that. The Space Wolves, yes, there are Space Furries, are all kind of like, whoops. They're Space Norns, basically. And, like, they like to have fun. So the Space Wolves, like, create alcohol. That's, again, Space Marines have, like, 20 extra organs, so they have, like, super Space Marine livers. So those Space Wolves create a special kind of poison that lets them get drunk, because normally drinking alcohol as a Space Marine would do absolutely nothing to you. Your body is just strong enough to filter all that.
Stay vigilant.
Okay, but like that death animation was sick as fuck. Yes, yes, the executions are really fucking good. This game, the spectacle in this game is really good. Give me a hug, man. Off, off, off with your head. Dance, dance till you're dead.
Send Guilliman's regards to Craven Magnus.
Did you just hear that that voice line? Send Guilliman's regard to Craven Magnus. Magnus is the name of the evil Primarch of these Chaos Marines we're fighting. I actually don't remember what happened to him. I watched a video about what happened to each of the Primarchs, but I don't remember what happened to Magnus. I think he might be alive still, but I can't remember. If I was a Space Marine, I would... The Autism League. Oh my god. I've said this before. Feel free to make jokes like that. I've said this before, but like, because I'm not diagnosed autistic, I don't really make comments about jokes with that, because in my experience, a lot of people like cannot tell the difference between laughing with somebody and laughing at somebody online when it comes to maybe more sensitive topics. So if you don't see me commenting on a lot of those jokes, that's why. Because I just don't want to give anybody the wrong impression. Anyway, continue. Continue with the killing. I need to slam this bug. Squish his head. What else? Yes. So the Space Marine went to go conquer the galaxy, and he put his favorite son in charge. And made his favorite son the War Master. So you see, the Space Marine... the Emperor was conquering the galaxy. And as we talked about earlier, in order to travel really far in the galaxy, you have to go through space hell in order to do long-range intergalactic travel. So the Emperor was working on a project to no longer have to go through space hell. in order to travel across the galaxy. So the Emperor said, hey, I need to work on this project that's really important. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but just know that it's really important. And I'm going to put my favorite son in charge of conquering the rest of the galaxy while I'm gone. His favorite son was named Horus. And the title he was given is War Master. Now, in a move everyone should have seen coming, he shouldn't have made a man named Horus Heresy in charge of all his armies. Because Horus Heresy turned to heresy. And he turned evil happily ever after the end. So 9 Space Marine legions joined Horus. I should have killed that guy. Whatever. Streaming's hard. It's hard to talk while thinking about Warhammer lore, while trying to kill really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm repeating myself a lot too, but you know how it is. Ooh, I see. Yeah, fuck this guy. I need to kill this guy. Oh, I gotta kill this guy first too, though, because I'm taking damage. I can't imagine naming a man Horus. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. This guy's gotta be almost dead. Yeah, get him. Rip his fucking head off. Hi, Mossy. I said hi, Mossy already, but I'm saying hi, Mossy again. Hello, the Mossy. Oh, nice. Yeah, get him. Oh, I got him first. Whoops. Boom.
Is this the glory Magnus promised you?
Whoops. Can I not do my combo? Give me a hug, man! Give me a hug, man!
Jump pack refueled.
Yeah, so he turned evil. He turned to the forces of space hell. How he turned evil is the funniest thing fucking ever. Basically, a guy put him to sleep. And when he woke up, he was evil. There's a guy named Erebus in the lore who everybody hates because he's just like the Joker. He's just like, I'm evil for the sake of being evil. And when Horus was asleep, Erebus showed up and was just like, I'm going to whisper terrible things in your ear, and I'm going to make you say hi to the Chaos Gods. And then when he woke up, he was evil.
I am airborne ready.
I'm not sure if they ever retconned that or changed it, but that's how it was in the first book. He was just like, I'm putting the evil juices in your brain. Kind of math that makes you feel worse when you wake up. I need to like check back on the lore to see exactly if that is 100% how it happened, but I think that's what happened. Ooh, you want to commit treason so bad.
So the infection runs deep. Let us cut to the heart. Commencing reload.
So then, the events of what actually happens in the Horus Heresy, there's an ongoing / maybe finished series of books that's like literally 60. I feel like grenade there, but there's nothing. That's literally like 60 books long about the Horus Heresy. So I could not summarize the entire thing at once. But I mean, the most important thing about it for understanding the lore of Warhammer is just that by the end of it, Horus and the Emperor effectively killed each other. So the Emperor never got to finish his project to navigate space without having to go through hell. And instead, he's wounded, and he was wounded so bad that his body has been kept in stasis ever since that fight. So this all happened in the year 30,000. So this is 10,000 before, like, years before the, like, quote-unquote current events of Warhammer 40,000. Now, in the old lore, Horus's soul was destroyed. Like, the Emperor literally just destroyed his soul completely and thoroughly. Like, completely evaporated it. But in the new lore, they potentially might bring Horus back and the Emperor. It seems like actually the Horus and the Emperor might come back, so that'll be really fucking funny if they do. But that's really, really new lore in comparison. We don't worry about that too much.
Airborne ready.
The whole thing, so after the Horus Heresy, a good number of the Primarchs died. Immediately after the heresy, most of them either died or went missing.
Lift restored.
So, including the bad ones. Now it turns out, like, most of the good ones kind of disappeared, or were killed, or were kept in stasis. Meanwhile, a good number of the bad ones were killed, but also a good number of them turned into full-fledged, like, demon princes.
Poor tactics. Advance ready for next encounter.
And are continued to harass the Imperium for 10,000 years. I got an achievement. Killing 20,000 enemies. God. I hope there's an achievement for killing 40,000 enemies.
Harry, disappear. Swapping magazine. Jump pack refuel. Commencing reload.
Give me a hug, man. Off with your head. Dance till you're dead.
Yeah, put down the foul dog.
Yeah.
The
So, Rabute Gilliman was injured and put into stasis, and I guess an Eldar showed up and woke him up. One of the space elves. I don't know the full... Did that guy just die? Damn, that sucks.
The warp's tendrils creep through.
And respawn.
The arch enemy awaits.
I don't really know the details of Rabute Gilliman's waking up, but when he woke up, he was like, "The Emperor said he didn't want to be worshipped, but now everybody's worshipping him. What the hell? Why is everyone a religious freak?"
Enemy classification complete.
Ooh, that hit me.
Demon host.
Those shrines.
And now he's just like sighing and smoking a cigarette while wondering what the hell happened while he's been asleep. Ooh. Wow, that hurt.
Seek cover. Jump pack refuel. Destruction confirmed.
That's like the important stuff about the Imperium. Everything else about the Imperium is just like all in the details, right? All you need to know about the Imperium is they were once a really, after the Crusade, you know, they were a really great, you know, civilization, whatever. No, kill this guy. You know, they were really strong, and now their empire is crumbling. So in the whole grim darkness of the far future, there's only war. It's about like the inevitability of humanity failing and how it's like so shitty to just live there in general. Like everybody has to be a super religious zealot, because if they aren't a super religious zealot, it's more likely that they will fall to the forces of chaos. The more they have faith in the Emperor, the more they believe in like their gods, their quote unquote god, who doesn't want to be treated like a god, the less likely you are to fall to chaos. The less likely your soul is going to get completely turbo eaten. Like the whole theme of Warhammer is like the Emperor is this supposedly like divine right to rule kind of super powerful being, but he couldn't save himself from his own like creations. He couldn't be a good father, and his quest of genocide caught up with him. Like, he's not a good guy. He's the best thing that ever happened to humanity, and he's a terrible fucking person. Do they have PlayStations? Yeah, I don't know if they have PlayStations in Warhammer. I think having joy brings you closer to chaos, you know what I'm saying?
The demon hosts.
They might be just too Puritan to have an Xbox on their battle barge.
Regroup and refocus.
PlayStation 40K. It costs $40K. Uh-oh. You can spend hours, though, talking about, like, the individual factions for the Imperium or all the individual aliens, because they sell
Sanctify what you have destined.
lore books. Not they sell novels, but they also sell, you know, rule books for every faction, and every rule book like has rules, of course, in it, but it's mostly fluff. Most of the rule books are actually just mostly fluff that tell you about chronologically, like how many wars this faction fought in versus this faction versus these guys versus what battles did they win, what battles did they lose, and what years did these things happen. How many, there's like a list of all the organs they put into a Space Marine and like what they do for them. Like Space Marines can shut off half their brains like a dolphin so that they can sleep while staying awake. And like they can spit acid and eat people to gain their memories. Like like it's all over the top ridiculous fluff. It's all lore, it's all fluff. And like again, it's a grim dark fantasy if you think about it existentially. Like the Tyranids will eventually conquer the world, conquer the entire universe, and the forces of chaos could overwhelm even them, and everything will be swallowed by the Immaterium and just fall into hell for the rest of time. But then you'll get short stories by individual writers who'll just write, you know, simple stories about a Space Marine beating a bad guy up. Or like a detective mystery about a couple of guys trying to figure out what the deal is. It's been a long time, but let me tell you an example. And then there's robots that are cool and based in Egyptians. Yes, the Necrons. The Necrons are very cool. Back when I played Warhammer in middle school, the Necrons had no lore. We just knew that they were evil. Like, evil scary robots, and like the flayed ones that are really creepy and like wear the flesh of the people they kill. Like, ooh. Very scary. Ooh, yes, I can level this up. Oh yeah. Can you guys hear my dog barking? I don't think you can. This shit's awesome. I'm like... I said before, but I'm in a position too where I can like start streaming kind of whenever I want during the day. So... like... we're gonna figure something out. I'm thinking about doing like a... I mentioned it earlier, but I'm thinking about doing like a not a subathon, but I'd call it a streamathon, where I might actually try to stream for like 4 to 8 hours every day for a week to see how it goes. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Yes. Yes, I have unlocked the top weapons for my class. Yay. More damage, yay. Yay, damage. We love doing damage. I wonder what my best perks are. Close combat. They'll just do this. See how that goes. That's cool. Sammy's just copying me now? How so? Sammy's base though, so Sammy can copy whatever they want. I'm close to leveling up my chainsword. Huh, that actually lowers the damage. It increases the speed though, so the DPS should probably still be up. The cleaving potential goes up. Okay, cool. No, don't apologize, Sammy. Ari is just we don't need to apologize to Ari. Ari is Ari is intentionally antagonistic. Ari is that friend who likes to play devil's advocate. They're a little troublesome. I'm wagging my finger. Do I have the wagging finger on Twitch? I don't think I do. It's in my Discord. I think I unlocked new emotes, so I'm not sure. Ari, are you being intentionally antagonistic? Yes, never apologize, Sammy. Necrons are cool. Necrons are the enemies. Oh yeah, Necrons are the enemies of one of the turn-based games I've played, Mechanicus. And in the next game, Mechanicus 2, you'll be able to have a story mode where you play as the Necrons. So that'll be cool if you like turn-based games. As far as the lore of like a lot of the individual chapters of Space Marines, I don't know all of them. Like I talked about the Space Wolves here. These are Space Wolves. They're the Imperial Fists. These guys are good at building fortresses. Blood Angels, these guys are the vampires. Dark Angels, I honestly don't know like anything about the Dark Angels. I think one of the things about the Dark Angels is that half of their faction, or a good chunk of their faction, actually did turn to Chaos, or like stayed neutral during the Heresy, and to them it's a great shame, so they go down and hunt the people who turned evil, or like some of the successor chapters to them. Yes. Oh yeah, that was one other critical detail I forgot about the Imperium. So I said before, 20 Primarchs, 20 Legions. After the Horus Heresy, Rabute Gilliman said, guys, it's way too easy for chaos to spread. So we're going to break up our legions. Instead of having nine superpower legions where chaos could flow quickly and take them all out at once, like during the Heresy, they said Space Marines can only group up in armies of 1,000. There can only be 1,000 Space Marines per army, and each army is called a chapter. So again, they had the original legions, like the Ultramarines were one of the original legions, and now they are a chapter. In Warhammer 40,000, now they are one chapter of many. So each of those, so the chapters, so when one of the legions split up into more chapters, those are called successor chapters. So a successor chapter of the Ultramarines is one called the Iron Snakes, which this guy here is one of my custom ones. And like the Ultramarines are very honorable. They're kind of like Roman in visual effects. And the Iron Snakes are extremely Greek. They're the like 300, like, we only fight in really small squads and fight forces that are 3,000 times our size, and we win all the time. Aren't the Dark Angels like super space cops? I honestly don't know a lot about the Dark Angels. Honestly, I know very little about them. I should watch some videos about them, because I actually really don't know much about them. But the Space Marines in general are kind of like super space cops. Is this like because of tabletop game mechanics? Actually, yes and no. It's actually more because of customization. So, like, and the painting. My dog is barking. It's funny. So, like, the hobby of Warhammer is you buy plastic molds of, like, your Space Marine or your Tyranid or your Necron or whatever, and then you super glue. It doesn't just, like, stick together. Like, you have to get super glue or some other glue to, like, glue your Space Marine together in the pose that you want. And then after that, you paint it, because it's just plastic. So it's just a gray plastic. So then you glue it together, then you paint it. And so a big part of the hobby, besides you can follow the story, you can play the game, you can play the video games, but for a lot of people who are really into, like, the tabletop game, a lot of the people don't even actually play the game that much. They spend their time assembling and painting their figures, kind of like what was it, Gundam kind of stuff. So they spend their time getting creative with their painting. So at its core, you can paint your character however you want, and they give you this framework in order to integrate that custom, your OC Legion of Space Marines, like your OC faction, into the lore. So, like, if I wanted, so for example, so this color scheme right here, this is not a canon color scheme right now. This is just something I made up, right? Because I really like, you know, having your own custom chapter that isn't necessarily canon is a big part of Warhammer. So if I was to explain, I can talk about Warhammer lore forever, but if I was to explain Warhammer itself, the hobby, in as quickly as possible, I would say it's like a sandbox where there is lore to justify your OCs. So, like, imagine Star Wars, imagine Lord of the Rings, imagine those big titles that have these huge extended universes. Like, but Warhammer itself is mostly just the extended universe. The main story, which is the Horus Heresy, happened 10,000 years before the main events of the hobby. The other main events of the hobby. So your goal is to say, and the Imperium, the Milky Way, is massively huge. So you can just say, okay, I really like the Blood Angels. I love their they're like all vampires, right? So I'm going to make a custom faction that I'm going to call, I don't know what I'm going to call these guys yet. So I'm going to call them the Bloodhounds instead of the Blood Angels. And I'm going to say they're descendants of the Blood Angels, but they have worked alongside and have gone crusades alongside the Iron Hands. So they have their recruiting planets are alongside the Iron Hands. So they have an affiliation for engineering that Blood Angels don't typically have. So I can make this custom chapter. I can give it my own title, my own paint scheme, and I can say that they patrol these planets in this sector of the galaxy, and you can make your own OCs that way. It's a sandbox for making OCs, really, because at the end of the day, there is all this lore, but the goal of the company is to sell you action figures. So if you like to be canon, they give you like all these different colors. Like, this is only a small number of the Space Marines, right? There are literally over 500 chapters of Space Marines that are canon. So like these, like, what, 4 times 6, whatever, these 20 something color schemes here, this isn't even close to all of them. So if you're like, I like canon, then I could say I'm gonna play as the Blood Angels. But if I say I like canon, but I don't like the color scheme, then I'd say, okay, I'm playing as a Blood Angel successor, and they use all the Blood Angel rules, like all the things where like there are rules specifically for the Blood Angels where like they thirst for battle and they drink blood and shit like that. I'm gonna use all the Blood Angels rules, but I'm gonna use my own custom paint scheme, and I have this own little backstory for that justifies why they act the way they do, and why my army list is the way it is. Okay, I tried to I meant to explain that as quickly as possible, but I actually went into it in a lot more detail. Warhammer 40k, in a sentence, is a sandbox universe for your OCs. Yes. The custom lore. You know what? If I had money, they'd get me. I love that kind of shit. Yes. Yes, I like it. At its core, in a few sentences, it's a sandbox for your OCs. It's a tabletop game that you can have some fun with. And it is a satire about fascism that the bite of the and I've talked about this like with other people, and I've seen some talk about it online, but the bite of its satire is lessened by the company's desire to take your money. So it exists on this line between satire and like cool, ridiculous, over the top, overkill. We got to make things as cool as possible to sell. So it creates this own kind of tone as part of that. Immortal space robots are cool. They are cool. I wonder if I can actually. Oh, is my model stuttering all stream? I wonder if it was just stuttering now. Either way, I mentioned I was working on a dual streaming setup, so hopefully I would have less issues like this in the future. Oh wow, yeah, even my monitor is stuttering. My web browser. Yeah, even my fucking Opera browser is stuttering. Holy crap. So one question that people might have, like, is where do you start with the hobby? And the answer is, because it's a franchise that is fairly vague and sandboxy, is you do literally whatever looks coolest. If the video game looks cool, you jump into the video game. If collecting the miniatures looks cool, you collect the miniatures. If you have room to paint, you can paint them. if you just want to try playing the tabletop game, then you can. It's best to just show up and borrow somebody else's figures, probably, because it is an expensive hobby. Oh yeah, look at that. My stream is stuttering when Space Marine's up. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, they have a little web page here that's like Warhammer 40,000, the armies, and they give you a little blurb about each of the factions. And then you literally just, you kin one of them. You look at one of them and you kin it, and you're like, that's me. And then you try to play one of the video games or read one of the stories that's about the faction that you kin. I really like I really like the Grey Knights here. They're a cool chapter of Space Marines. These are Ultramarines, Black Templars. Yeah, what does it say about Dark Angels here? Staunch defenders of the Imperium, the dour and brooding brotherhood of Dark Angels is merciless in attack and stubborn in defense. They are also shrouded in mystery and myth, hoarding secrets so shameful that they are kept even from many in their own ranks. Yes. So they're the sneaky secret chapter. Death Watch. You start Space Marine 2 in the Death Watch. These guys are part of the Inquisitors, which, as you can imagine, Inquisition is another faction. It's part of the Imperium. These are the Space Furries. Take a look at that. Can I zoom in on that? Yeah, like those Space Furries.
Pilgrimage to Olympus Mons will free me from the last of this rebellious flesh.
And then besides the Space Marines, there are other armies here. We have the Space Nuns, who I also like a little bit. Their whole thing is they believe in the Emperor so much that miracles start to happen. We have the Custodes, which are the Emperor's personal bodyguards. We have the Adeptus Mechanicus, which are the Catholic robot monks, Catholic priests. They're just Catholic priests who really love robots. They're really funny. Their whole thing is they believe every single robot, every single machine has a spirit, their machine spirit, and they pray to machines. They pray to machines. So whether or not, the funny thing too is whether or not the machine god, the Omnissiah, or whether or not any machines actually have spirits, it's up in the air whether any of that is true or not. They always leave it at a maybe, because it's so funny, because like Space Marine 2, a lot of the things really like play it out. Like a Space Marine will have to like go up to a computer and light a candle and then like say a prayer and then blow out the candle, and then they can turn the on switch on. They can turn the computer's on switch on and the computer works, and it's like, you have done the rite of initiation. What is your request? It's so fucking funny. The robots have become Imperium. And the Astra Militarium here, these are also guys are just known as the Imperial Guard, and these are just regular guys. These are just regular guys. So Helldivers was really inspired by these guys, where like their life expectancy is like 15 seconds, you know? Helldivers has a ton of Warhammer 40,000 in it. Chaos Space Marines, they're just comically evil. Death Guard. These guys love the God of Disease. Thousand Suns, these are the guys who are fighting in the video game. World Eaters. These guys love the God of Battle, Khorne. These are the guys that say blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull's throne, which is a chant that people like to repeat outside of the Warhammer community. Here's are some of the demons. Yes, Demon of Disease, Demon of War, Demon of Trickery. I think this might be... I don't know who this is. This might be Chaos Undivided. And then this is the Horny Demon. And then these are the Space Elves, Red Big Mechs. These are the Evil Space Elves that continue to fuck severely. We know these guys, you know them well. They're finally back to kick some tail. These guys worship the space bugs, and like their minds get fucked up, and they literally get mind controlled by the space bug disease that makes them want to get eaten by the space bugs. These guys I know very little about because they're fairly new, I think. They're like Space Dwarves. They're like Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic Core. These are the cool Necron zombies that used to rule the universe, and then they went to sleep about it, and then they woke up and they're like, wait, where'd all my shit go? Get off my lawn. We have the Space Orcs. And then we have the Space Fish people. The Space Weebs. The Gundam lovers. And, like, honestly, the best thing you can do with Warhammer, like, if you're interested in it, is just, like, consume the media of it that you enjoy and not really worry about anything else. It's one of those things where because it's a franchise, like Marvel or whatever, you can just kind of drop into it wherever you want. I'm going to do one more game, then I'll probably end the stream. Let's see. Wow. Twitch pulled through for me. Oh my god. I got a alert that a random person typed a message, like a bot typed a message, and Twitch automatically restricted it. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't even have to get somebody to ban it. Lately, the Space Marines I've been thinking about are the Tech Marines. Let me see if I can pull up a picture on Google. These guys. So, we talked about the space Catholic robots. And so these are Space Marines that have learned from the Space Catholics. And I just think they look cool. Oh my god. Twitch did it again. We got another bot automatically restricted. Let's go. Likely harasser restricted. That's awesome. Yeah, who's rating me with bots? They're advertising me to buy viewers. Buy bots. I'm glad that it's just not showing up. Yeah, who are I? Sometimes you see somebody in chat that's like a sus bot name, and then like that account is redirecting all the bots to you. But I don't see any sus viewers in chat right now. Only Pog viewers in chat right now, so. Where are the bots coming from?
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost. First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate.
And that is Warhammer 48,000.
Complete demolitions deployed.
Am I sus? You're a little sus.
Only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone.
Everybody can be a little sus, as
What
it
made
should.
our efforts over rocks?
Core sightlines in this swamp.
Vroom, vroom.
I see a violent. Reload.
Vroom, vroom. Might be some random bots who target people streaming Space Marine 2. Yeah, I believe it. I can
The
see
world
that.
this Xenos sought to consume now consumes its carcass. Reload.
This year has been a really good year for video games. For good video games. We had Helldivers, which of course had all its drama, but is still, I think, a very good video game. We have Space Marine 2. We had Shadow of the Erdtree. Honestly, just these 3 games has made the year very good for me. The other big game for me has been Guild Wars, but not exactly a new game. The Guild Wars 2 story has been very good. I'm consistently happy with it. I've really enjoyed it. I did not expect it to be as good as it ended up being. Video game stories, you know, aren't always very good. Usually you hear about the exceptions being good and the average is kind of whatever. Guild Wars 2 has been very solid. Just from a story perspective. And I've really enjoyed it. And I have I have 1 expansion left of like their main trilogy. Yeah, Dawn Trail is out.
Gifts the forge.
I'll go around the other way. Just to see what's up there.
Jump pack refueled.
No summoning reinforcements. Ooh, don't leap at me. Ooh.
Commencing reload.
Yes, if you haven't noticed too, and you're not familiar with Warhammer, this sword is a chainsaw. It is a chainsaw sword. A chain sword, if you will. Thank you for the bans,
Munitions
Mossy.
here.
I was trying to see if there's an easy way for me to just like, it said it restricted the comments anyway. I couldn't see an easy way to also bring it. Ooh. Oh, shoot. No, you're good. You're good, Mossy. No worries.
Another alien falls to the Imperium's key claim. Swapping magazine.
Thank you.
Precisely what we need.
The other thing that's
Mending.
funny about Warhammer is that basically it's all about like power levels and ridiculous things. Even this gun that I'm using is not a gun. It's basically a grenade launcher. All the Space Marine guns called bolters actually basically shoot tiny grenades that explode on impact. Like nothing in the Warhammer universe is not overkill.
Let me survey for a better battle.
Ooh. Boom, 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 boom.
That pitiful Xenos.
Ah! Oh, shit. Okay. I got the good execution so I can get my health back.
Avenging angel, you expose them. Swapping magazine.
Very good. My name is... Whoa! Game stutter. My name is John Warhammer, and I'm here to collect all 40,000 Warhammers.
You. Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy the Arctic ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Wow, there's a lot of guys here. And back up and... My allies doing okay.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed.
Give me a hug, man.
I doubt an aerial scan would speed things along, but I'm beginning to wonder. Jump pack refueled. I am having no luck.
Each Space Marine is like 10 feet tall or some shit too. Yeah, this is a normal guy. This is the height of a normal person. This is just a dead guy. And then this is how tall I am.
Codes obtained.
I wish I could zoom out here.
Codes retrieved. Proceed to the Prometheum refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Space Marines are really tall. Gotta go that way. Space Marines attack! Maybe I should do a Dawn of War stream at some point. Yeah, Dawn of War was
Expunge the obstacles. By the Codex it shall be done.
one of the first Warhammer video games that really like
Nothing will escape this once it catches fire.
set the stage for like the tone of the game in a audio-visual manner. If that makes sense. It's like the first time you see it in like as like a video game. Ooh, my or like a movie kind of format. My favorite thing about that game is the voice acting. I love playing as Chaos and hearing all the funny voice lines, people like gargling at the mouth because they need to kill so badly. And they're just like, blood, blood!
I am airborne ready. Reloading.
At least my bot is a ranged class.
Swapping mag.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurts. Give me a hug, man! Give me a hug, man!
We have cleansed the Xenos stain. Avenging angel at your disposal.
Oh shit.
Xenos treasure there. Be in the name of
Ooh, I got him.
We eliminated the
Hell yeah.
shrouded menace. Jump pack refueled. Commencing reload.
Ba 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 ba. My name is John
Canadians are
Warhammer.
running out of time. How
You
close are
better
you
watch
to the
out
review
for my
facility?
40,000
We have reached the
Warhammers.
objective. You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Healing wounds. Here the sacrifice of the many will be avenged.
Use the cords to break the wall and finish its deployment into the crypt from the
Those
field
are
well.
ranged enemies.
Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
This section of the level is pretty difficult. People don't know what they're doing. Hope my teammate helps me out. Sometimes I have to solo this a few different parts of this part. Basically, you have to defend objectives. And it's not very complicated, but I end up being alone on that objective a lot of the time.
The armory provides.
So I hope I get some
All
help here.
according to the Emperor's plan.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators have
Oh.
the machine.
My game's cut so bad right there.
Brain sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
It's ammo. generator 4. Oh, it's over there.
Consider it sacred sword.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid in advance, Captain. It is an observation platform overlooking the crypt medium field.
Whew.
It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Shit. Oh, I was mid-dodge. Can't parry mid-dodge.
Avenging angel.
Oh my god. Really? Oh my, holy shit. Oh. I had to use both my heals here, which is fine, which is fine. This is a fine place to use it, but geez Louise.
Jump pack refuel.
Sick dodges, thank you. No. Oh, this guy can't call for reinforcements. Okay, I think I got him. Oh, yes. Whew.
Swapping magazine.
Yeah, this part is rough. It might be the hardest part of the... It's one of the harder parts of any of the operations, I think.
My war gear is satisfied. I am airborne ready.
Okay, we went through 3 heals between us all here. Plus, they threw in a mini boss there that I like now. Oh my god, we had mini bosses back to back. Well, actually, they just threw on a regular boss at one point. I'm not playing a class with like the most defensive utility either. It's probably more than some classes, but if you mess up, it's not. It's pretty punishing. Chainsaw! Oh, sorry, stab. There we go. Anything fun in here? Armor boost.
Cache revealed.
Let's go onward. There are 4 difficulties, and I'm playing on difficulty 3 right now. Oh my god. No. What? Why are there so many guys? Do they see that like we're doing especially well and they're just throwing shit at us? I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm backing out. They're all ranged dudes too. Okay, I'm going out. I see an execution, I'm going out. Oh, that guy didn't leave that night. That guy left at me, though. Oh my god, and they threw in another mini boss here. I know sometimes the game throws harder stuff at you if you're playing really well, but geez, la fucking Louise.
The ground rumbles below. Reloading.
Vroom vroom.
Jump pack refuel.
They're just throwing shit at us, dude. There's so many more enemies than usual. It's kind of crazy. We're doing good. We're doing good. But holy cow. They're like, you're doing too good. We gotta throw more shit at you. My teammate said this is bonkers.
We have arrived at the facility. Run as long as you can.
Yeah, my teammate was like, this is bonkers, dude. This is crazy. They gave us like 8 of those guys. Usually you get like 3 or 4. It hates us. It hates us. And with a bot, no less, yeah. There's a streamer I follow that whenever...
Readying next volley.
Oh, I should have let him get the med kit. Whenever this streamer like makes fun of chat, even like a little bit, chat will scream, "She hates us." I don't know if it's exclusive to her community or if it's just like a VTuber thing or a streamer thing or not.
Gifts from the forge.
Reloading.
Throne. Look at them all. Could not miss if I tried. Not that it would make a dent.
Oh, I didn't even realize you had the gene seed too.
On my mark, Rustics.
Injected.
Brothers, together we go.
Brothers, together we go. For the Emperor.
Stim injectors here.
The enemy comes, Captain. But we are prepared. Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal.
They give me the crack grenade.
Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done. The swarm is upon us.
There
Target area is saturated.
The walls won't stop for long. You have trespassed the field that heat of this land.
They let you light some fires here, which is nice. Ooh.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Whew. 1, 2, 3, slam. Okay. Oh yeah, I got the slam. Yeah.
I am airborne ready. Prometheum is ready to bathe the aliens in holy fire.
Give me a hug, man.
Two of the vermin have crawled through the
Okay, where the rest of the enemies gonna come from?
The Armory provides. Avenging Angel at your disposal.
Oh shit.
Fire trap set. Like when ready.
Oh, this bot is shredding. Excellent. Like again, spectacle is where this game is good. Like holy shit.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
One, two. Oh, buckle my shoe.
Jump pack refuel. Be in the nature of
Throw a grenade.
Xenos' hunger is insatiable, but the Imperium dominates.
Okay. Got my armor back up. Every time I get an execution, I get more armor. You don't get your health back except by using medic packs. But every time I get a execution or a gun strike,
Your disposal.
I
Let the Tyranids into close combat range.
get my armor back. Holy shit, there are so fucking many, dude.
Dumping Prometheus. Touching off the fuel.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Give me a hug, man.
That pitiful Xenos was but a horrid grunt. Avenging Angel. I am the righteous sword. Replenishing firepower. Jump pack refuel.
Oh. Whew. Where'd you go?
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Spark the flames of vengeance.
Hit the big red button. Holy shit.
Tyranid biosides down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
They snuck in when Cookie's worried her
Extraction
spirit.
complete. Returning to
I'm gonna start thinking, give me a hug, man, whenever I super murder a bug. LMAO, yes.
and redeployment immediately.
Whenever there's an execution in this game, I'm like, oh yeah, give me a hug, man. Come here. And then the victory screen with 3 boys sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. It's just it's so goofy. I love it. This game, even more than the first Space Marine, gives me the vibe of the old Dawn of War trailers that I really wanted from a video game. Actually, before we end the stream, I'm gonna just stream those 2 trailers because I enjoy them. For anybody who wants to watch with me. Whew, that was good. Oh, I didn't even look at my score. I'm gonna check that back later. Is I want to see how much damage I did. That was a little nutty.
I didn't ask.
Why can't I type? That was crazy. That was crazy. This was difficulty 3, but they threw so much shit at us. We were just too good. Oh, I'm so close next speed to get the highest tier. Excited. I'm the host, so I'll let them leave while I fiddle for a minute. Space Marines. Yeah, the original Warhammer's games followed these guys, the Blood Ravens. They had this red look to them. That was a good combo. I just got this for headshot killers. Yeah, let me pull up Opera. I can't help but linger for a minute. It's fun.
Faith without deeds is
It's fun actually running to somebody online who is fun to chat to with. It doesn't happen so often in these lobbies, in-game lobbies. Wonder if we can send a friend request. Just gonna open up Steam. It does. It shouldn't show up on screen. Do. Yes. Okay. Let me pull up some Dawn of War trailer. Oh. I didn't see the last message. Oh shoot. Damn. The chat disappears when they leave. Well, I'll rewind the stream to see what they said. Well, I'll add them on Steam for the a bit. All right. That's fun. Okay. Let us end Space Marine. We're done with Space Marines. Now we're gonna watch 2 trailers because they're fun. We must slaughter the bots for the Imperium of Cookie. I didn't see that. That's good. That is good. Dawn of War intro cinematic trailer 8K 60 FPS remastered with neural network AI. Nah, I'll just watch the 38p original, 360p original. Uploaded 18 years ago. That's crazy. Oh, it even has the letterbox framing and everything. Oh, I remember when this game came out, the Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War. I remember when this game came out, and my brother wanted to get a new computer just for this game. And I remember this was his first like rated M game that he ever got, and I was like, and he was not 18 years old, and I was, I don't know, like 10 or 8, 9, 10, 11 or something. And he was like, this game's rated M. So I remember being like, hey, can I watch you play this game? And he was like, yeah, but this game is rated like M. And I was like, okay, so what does that mean? He was like, so you just gotta, M means mature. I was like, okay, so just be mature when you watch it. I was like, uh-huh. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but okay. I remember watching my dad play this. Let's go. It was just as crunchy in game, I think, but we were all on 800 by 600 monitors, so this was incredible. Yeah, the scream, that's just a crunchy sound effect on top of the render. Now, for a pre-rendered trailer, this is pretty good. For like 2002 or something. Dawn of War. When was the Dawn of War release date? $2004. Dawn of War 2 trailer. So, oh man, I missed the 20-year anniversary of that game. It was actually a few days ago. It released on September 20th, 2004. Dawn of War was 20 years old. Wow. Double cookie. Yes, there is double cookie. And then Dawn of War 2 release date. Dawn of War 2 release date. 2009. It came out 5 years later after like tons of expansions. Yeah, playing Space Marine 2 really makes you feel like, for me, like it's a realization of this, like that last trailer, but then also this trailer, being able to play like these trailers. Like the graphics has come long enough that it's so good. Wait, why isn't I just realized it's not centered. Hold on. I think that's right. Is that right? Okay, not quite right. Let me just... There we go.
More of us are coming. This planet will be ours.
You lost this war before you started, fool.
We were talking about the space elves earlier. Hold on. All right, we got 720p, guys. These ones are not the horny elves. They're just the regular elves.
Primary threat spotted.
Moving into position.
Neutralizing. Take cover! Strike from the sky, brothers!
We love our dreadnoughts. Fucking lightning fingers.
This planet is ours, witch.
So this one is 15 years old. Oh, I spoke over the line.
Witch. This planet is ours, witch.
No, this planet is theirs.
Logo reveal. Yeah, this one was 2009. Dawn of War 2 was 2009, so that is 15 years ago. Let me Google 2009 games. Assassin's Creed 2.
Video games frequently mentioned. Assassin's Creed 2, Batman, Arkham Asylum, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and others.
Fucking Google, please. It hasn't responded to me. My phone has not responded to a "Hey Google" in months. Holy shit. And that's when it decides to speak. So this game came out the year of Borderlands 1, Left 4 Dead 2, Dragon Age Origins, Modern Warfare 2, Assassin's Creed 2. ...2004 games. So the original Dawn of War was Halo 2, Half-Life 2, Far Cry, The Sims 2, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, Metroid Zero Mission. Ah, damn. Ace Combat 5, Spider-Man 2, Hitman Contracts, Rome Total War. Yeah. Good times. Well, keep in mind that that's just the CG trailer, right? This is what the game actually looked like. Okay. This is what the in-game graphics looks like. So, I mean, you know. And then, like...
Yeah? Let's get looting!
This is the original Dawn of War, right? Or this person's playing as orcs. I think this person's playing on lower settings, too. But, like, yeah. The original Dawn of War games had, like, special executions, too. Like, in an RTS game. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh my god. I see a recommended video that says all reactions to Titus, who's the main character, being over 200 years old. He looks like he's in his like 40s or something, but again, like, it's Warhammer, so every Space Marine is a superhuman soldier who basically cannot die of old age, so... Alright. Oh, you redeemed the random effect as I pivoted to a new screen, so I don't know what random effect that was. Oh, I guess you killed me. And it brought me back. You killed me. Again, I come back. Again, I come back. Again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. Faster than a way of light. Faster than a ray of light, 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 spotlight. I'm gonna push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I'm gonna push you down. Yeah, I will. I will. I'm gonna take you for granted. I'm gonna take you for granted. Yeah, yeah. Well, I will. Boom, 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 boom. I need something else to get me through this. Baby, baby, I need nothing else. Not listening when you say goodbye. Cookie, do you remember the spinning chili gif I made? Yes, I do. I remember spinning chili. I'm spinning. If you zoom out your model spinning, I will gif it for you. I mean, if you want to, sure, but I don't think that's necessary, Melon. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna commandeer you right now. I'm gonna tell you, do not do it. It is a waste of time. Do not gif me spinning. Sources, dude, trust me. Sources, if you really do want a gif of me spinning, then let's do it off stream, because I can record it with a black background, okay? Instead of this. So do not worry. I'm gonna put you now. Well. I want to throw a spinning cookie at people like Sasuke throwing the giant shuriken. Holy shit. Work smarter, not harder. I'm telling this to Melon. I'm always telling this to Melon because I have After Effects and Melon doesn't. And like sometimes Melon wants to make like something that like would take 2 seconds in After Effects, but then he'll like hand animate it. And I'm like, no, honey, no, honey, talk to me. Honey, this would take 15 seconds. Don't hand animate this, please. Bestie. All right. You know what? Fair, understandable. Have a good day. LMAO. All right. I think it's time to end the stream, everybody. Every pony, every cookie. All my crumbles. All my crumbs. Me and all my crumbs. Me and all my crumbs. Get up, and we'll do it all again. Oh. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I will catch y'all later. Farewell.